Welcome back to the Arcadia Invitational here on KDOC TV at Arcadia High School. We're getting set for the boys' 1 mile run. As I understand it, Matt, Isaac Green is one athlete we're going to want to keep our eyes on here.
Green's a terrific athlete out of Monarch High in Louisville, Colorado. 6'4" high jumper, 152 800-meter runner, and we'll take a look at him wearing hip number 6 here. Another one to watch, Patrick Parker out of American Fork, Utah, an always tough distance program.
Green, a great high jumper, but probably the best lifter of the bunch. If you take a look at the field, you'll see him with the cut-up arms. As we're getting set to go for the boys' 1 mile run, we'll send it down to the booth for the live play-by-play.
And here we go with our boys' Invitational Mile. Patrick Parker right to the front. Incredible splits last night. Under 60 for the first lap, 2:02, come home at another 2:03 for that closing run, 4:05. Talk about range. She's run 150, 4:05, 9:04. Great cross-country runner, and he goes right to the lead. 32 for the first 200. Patrick Parker of American Fork. And Isaac Green of Monarch, Colorado, right there with him in second. Penrod of Springfield in third. And we're picking it up a little bit. Here we go. 62, so we went 32-30, so we are picking it up. Parker and Green continue to be our leaders.
Yeah, Isaac Green wearing hip number 11, one of the athletes to watch here, representing Monarch High, a great athlete for the Coyotes, a 6'4" high jumper. He's run 152 over 800 meters as well.
And we're continuing right there, running right around that 61-62 pace.
Patrick Parker, representing the Cavemen of American Fork High School, was the Simplot Games runner-up at 1,600 meters, 4:09.95 indoors.
Parker, then Green, Lee, and Penrod, and the group trying to come back, get up in it. Nobody wants to let him get away. With all that speed up in front. Two 2:06.2, so about 64. So we slowed down a little bit on that fourth 200. Parker picking it up again. Parker and Green. Our lead group of 4 starting to pull away, trying to open up a little bit with 600 meters to go. Gun went off, Parker went to the lead, and he has been there for 2.5 laps. Last night he ran that 4:05 all by himself. By the time he got the baton, they had a sizable lead. American Fork's second this year in the Nike Cross Nationals. Green trying to stay with him, and here we go, setting ourselves up for a last 400. We picked it up a little bit, 63 on that, 3:09. Parker and Green now starting to pull away. Isaac Green just third in our seeded mile last year at 4:19, running right there, giving Parker all he can. Here we go, and he's gonna take the lead, gonna move on the outside. Parker responds, not gonna let him have the inside quite yet. But he can't hold off. That was 30 on that 200. Oh! Green and Parker now coming back. Here we go. Coming around the turn with 100 meters to go. Parker, Green on the inside, Parker on the outside. Isaac Green trying to hold him off. A huge race for Green, a big PR. And he goes under 4:10. Green, 4:09.69.
Unbelievable finish by Isaac Green and Patrick Parker, entertaining the crowd here at Arcadia High School, and almost in similar fashion to Mooney and Watson in the girls' 1 mile run. But Matt, I got to ask you, Parker took a little bit of a stumble there in the last 400. You think that cost him?
That definitely cost him there in the end, but Isaac Green obviously doing the work in the weight room as well as putting his miles in on the road. Just a little too strong there in the end.
We see here Parker dominating most of the race, but it would be Isaac Green with the late rally, and then even Parker with another furious rally. He tries to catch. There's the stumble right there, Matt, as we discuss, as Green pulls away.
Yeah, that's just unlucky there for Parker.
And you see the margin so close that stumble had to cost Parker. Visibly frustrated as he crosses and finishes second. Again, Isaac Green taking first, and rounding out the top three, Moises Medrano out of Highland, California. The top three in the boys, a 1 mile run, an amazing finish and race by the boys. And let's take a look at some earlier action from the boys, a 4x800 meter relay invitational where Bellarmine High School came in as the early favorite.
And you can see Bellarmine out front here. Alex Scales, their star, a junior. He's run 150.64 already this year. Benjamin McAuliffe ran 154 at Stanford. So a great 1-2 punch for the Bells.
For the folks at home, Bellarmine in the white top jerseys. See, they're trailed for a minute, Matt, but they would come back late and hold off the rest of the field and take first place.
And not only first place, but a new national lead for Bellarmine, 7:45.58, the old national leader, so just ahead, fastest time in the country this year.
There we see Bellarmine up on the scoreboard with the official time, first place, holding off Claremont, local school, just a second and change behind in the boys 4x800 meter relay. And we got more results from down in the field as the boys and girls discus invitational results have come in, and we see Turner Washington taking the championship for the boys and Michaela Kelby for the girls. And coming up next, we got the hurdles, the boys and girls 110 meter and 100 meter races coming up next here at the Arcadia Invitational on KDOC TV.